Hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon. Today we're going to finish the first act. We've done all the shopping. We've got a few other tasks we still need to do.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, affordable clothing retailers, and other various boutiques to peruse. Never one to be left out, Mishy's little sister Michette is finally here to join you.
Such a drag.
Now, all together, everybody, let's make a wishy with Mishy.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So,
Planner launched!
and we still got to do this.
I appreciate it.
Hand over gifts.
My, how thoughtful.
Thanks.
To Nina. Van explained the situation to Yoda, and they parted ways for the time being. In order to deliver a report about a finished request, Van made his way to the Grand Circuit. That's the gist of the settlement. I think you can safely say it's all finished. There's been no movement since I took the gig, so I don't think you've got anything to worry about. Thank goodness. Boy, you really saved my butt. Now I can finally take another shot at this. As for your reward, No need. Consider this part of the package. No need to pay extra. More importantly, I never expected you'd try to race again at your age. Yeah, there's a lot to consider, and I know I won't be the same racer I was in my youth. But I didn't quit because I wanted to. I'd rather go out in my own terms. Then I'll be rooting for you, old man. Judith? Would you look at that? It's got to be one of those trucks that shows movies. You're lucky you can catch one playing an old classic. Nina? Wait, isn't that... Yo, fancy meeting you here. You sure seem invested in this. Is this flick a favorite of yours?
Oh, hello, Van. Yes, actually. It happens to be one I'm very attached to. Since
'Cause
you're
it's
here, would
Judith
you like
in a
to watch it with
cheerleader
me over
outfit.
tea?
I knew this was Judith's breakout flick. I never knew it was the film that got you interested in acting. I don't think I'll ever forget how I felt when I first watched it. I was with one of my Sunday school friends at the time, and it taught me so much about a whole other world I never knew about. No surprise, I guess, since it was the film that made Judith a household name overnight. Exactly. Judith's performance was just incredible. She was the whole reason I got sucked into that movie's world. I can tell you really love it. Must have been a huge turning point for you, oh yeah? You just couldn't help but apply to the same agency as her after that, right? It wasn't on purpose exactly. My friend actually sent in an application to Judith's agency for me without telling me. I think she was just trying to do a nice thing, but then I actually got in. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't think that kind of thing actually happens. But hey, in the end, you found the perfect career for you. I sure did. Not only do I get to work for the same agency as Judith, I also get so much undeserved praise. Walking this path still feels like a dream. You really never know where life will take you. Bonds really do form in the most unexpected of places. But while we're on the subject, was there really no pushback against you getting into entertainment? You mean from my family? Actually, they agreed surprisingly quickly. You really can be quite cruel. Asking me a question like that when you know full well what my circumstances are. Either way, it is true that my new career path went without any opposition, much to my surprise. Grandmother, that is, the woman who basically raised me and taught me everything I know.
Her Holiness the Pope and the Grossritter's commander call me the Eschaton Saint.
Ah, so that famous lady took her in, huh? And the commander is pretty well known in the underworld too. Is that so? And I guess they didn't have any issues with you becoming an actress? That's right. It was all just a big coincidence, but Grandmother still gave me the push I needed. She told me that now was the time to express myself. To be honest, I didn't know what her words meant. What did giving myself sudden opportunity and expressing myself have to do with who I was? When I think back on it, the words were like something someone said to me a long time ago. Use your own feelings to determine who you are. Ravina! Even if you don't understand right now, don't give up on trying to find yourself. Who it is you believe to be your truth. Who it is you believe to be your true self. If it wasn't for those words, I never would have realized my love for acting or film. Didn't know you had such an inspiration. Based on how you're describing them, I take it they're not the scary commander lady I heard about before. The woman you're talking about is someone else who is still helping me out to this day. You're right, it isn't her. The person who found me was the one who told me those words. And she delivered them to me right when I got used to this world. This world, huh? I didn't add that to the business of finding herself, and I'm starting to have questions. So you took all that motivation and ended up acting, yeah? Yes, other than my duty, I came to believe that this was the only path for me. But in retrospect, I think there's a different reason that she said that to me, and that grandmother didn't oppose my decision. They pitied me for the limited amount of time I have to find out who I am, to find a place to call my own. They both wanted me to be able to do what I pleased while I had the chance. I've never met your granny or the person who found you, so I can't say for sure. But do you really think that's the reason I said that stuff? Huh? Maybe it ain't my place to say this, but it seems to me like if those people are your family, then wouldn't it be more likely they just wanted to support their daughter's dream? I understand what you're saying, but I have a duty I must fulfill. Look at it this way, then. You're a professional actress. Did they seem like they were acting to you? No. Then there's your answer.
Maybe I am a bit of a bad daughter, but I'm glad that I realized this in the end. Van?
Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you for helping me see something I'd missed all this time.
And think nothing of it. I'm just glad me being nosy actually did some good. Ah, crud. The movie ended while we were talking. How unfortunate. We were so caught up in our conversation that we didn't even notice. I suppose it is time I take my leave. But first, I want to thank you once again for accompanying me tonight. No skin off my back. It's not like I did anything. I just feel a connection to you, like we can understand each other. Nina? I'm looking forward to the full Gloria performance. Good. I'll do everything I can to make it one to remember. Though I suspect I'll get a chance to show you something before then. Huh? Oops, I shouldn't have let that slip. Pretend I didn't say anything. How can I after that bombshell? After parting ways with Nina, Van left the Grand Circuit. After meeting back up with Yoda, returned to his night patrol. Bum 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 bum.
How strange. I find I love this world all the more now. Now that it has Judith, grandmother, and everyone else in it. This world that you loved so much and tried so hard to protect. Rufina.
Rufina name drop. Ashlad.
Fifth has departed for the ruined town. I believe we will acquire all evidence needed to pass judgment before the fated hour comes.
Understood. Then once the Dominions have assembled, I will render my sentence. So that I can prevent this world and the people I care about from being undermined any longer.
Holy shit. Van's art defense went up. And we'll watch a movie. Not that I have much choice in what I want to watch. What do we want to watch? Could do Mission Boots.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern Store.
Oh, I've got to talk to those people as well.
Affordable clothing reads
Let's do Bravely Legends again. No, let's do Mishi and Boots. Elaine and Ren. Alright, we've already seen the movie, so we can just skip ahead. Ba-ba-ba-boom. I saw this last year on opening day. If I'm being honest, I was mixed on the movie at the time. After this viewing, however, my opinion has changed. There are a number of dimensions and nuances to it that I hadn't noticed the first time. Oh yeah? The reason for that is simple. Mishi shows hadn't debuted here until after the film's original release. When you take into account the personality of the Mishi you can meet around Edith, it puts everything into perspective. To elaborate, try thinking of this as an introduction to Calvert's Mishi with his distinctly sharp tongue and dry wit. By doing so, one can more easily fill the gaps in their mind between the new Mishi and the old one we all know and love. Simply put, the uncanniness of the new Mishi has been thoroughly untangled and brought closer to, Elaine? Oh, pardon me. To sum it up, this film acts as a bridge to the current image of Mishi. As such, the movie is deeply profound. That's all I meant to say. Okay, I think I get where you're coming from now. In any case, I'm glad it lived up to your lofty expectations as a longtime fan. I quite enjoy this new Mishi. Though, of course, I still hold a fondness for the original. It's no surprise, with you having twice the Crossbell. No doubt you ran into him there on more than one occasion. So it's interesting to me that this version's to your liking too. Now, during that time where I frequented Crossbell, I thought Mishi's personality suited him well enough. Upon reflection, however, I think a Mishi with a hint of maliciousness feels more natural to me. Perhaps my sensibilities have changed since then. Well, if that's how you feel, then you're probably right. Definitely possible your tastes have changed a bit as you've gotten older. Still, I'm relieved. The fact the original felt more right to you back then, and this new one feels right to you now, means that from then till now, you've been growing up like a normal girl would. You sound like some sort of doting father right now. It's strange to think, back then, I tried as hard as I could to be different from what people would consider a normal girl. That's one aspect of myself that's changed significantly over the past several years, and I want to continue changing and growing as a person. To that end, I'll continue seeking out all manner of new experiences and perspectives. Sounds like a good plan. There's no stopping change, but you'll have more fun in your life if you find a way to enjoy changes as they come, including changes to your own tastes. Having finished their break, blah blah blah. Alrighty. Yeah, I've just got a couple of people to talk to over here. With the new shit thing.
Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Jimmy's on his date.
You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, affordable clothing retailers, and other very
Phew, downing a maximum energy right after a shift works like the mother of all charms.
never once
Usually from here, it's just change out of uniform and head straight home, but maybe I'll have a light dinner and catch a movie in between this time.
now.
Let's do a search.
Everybody, let's make a Mishi.
His shit is cute and all, but I'm still Team Mishi all the way. His characteristic droopiness, the exquisite traces of melancholy that his sayings and doings sporadically betray. Mishi just has this unfathomable charm that pushes him past mere mascot territory. Being his mega fan is what gave my life meaning again. At this point, I couldn't survive without him.
One of Edith's major
Can't put it into words myself, but I get what you see in the guy. Gotta say, I'm morbidly curious. And she just has this unfathomable charm that pushes him past mere mascot territory. Being his mega fan is what gave my life meaning again. At this point I couldn't survive without him. Enough, I won't budge one single bit. It's about time to head home, but no ways around it, I suppose. You are to be my wife. Refusal is not an option. Who would ever condemn themselves so? Hurry, my beloved hero, hasten to my aid. She's got some acting chops. Kinda feel bad for the mom though. It's all in good fun. Join me in matrimony, and all the sumptuous steak you can eat shall be yours. Steak? Drool. No, I mustn't. Such temptations will not best me. Thanks for going out with me tonight. There's just one thing I wanted to ask. Yeah? Would you like to be my girlfriend, maybe? Okay, let's make it official. Huh? Man, shut. You're the one confessing, yeah? Yahoo! This isn't a dream, right? I don't need to pinch myself? Of course not, silly. But what cheesy rom-com did we just walk in on? Let him have this. He's earned it. Yeah. So, how about some more drinks back at my place? If that's alright with you, I mean. Sure, sounds like a plan. Really? Honest to goodness? Sheesh, don't make me say it again. Jimmy's not exactly assertive. Waiting for him to take the initiative had me on pins and needles. Still, that's one of his good points. It's what makes me feel so safe around him. Good job, Jimmy. This confession went better than I ever could have dreamed. Which means it's not a dream, right? Yay! It's getting late. I should probably look over this before long.
Okay, gonna be hard to read from the back in this lighting, but we'll just have to make do.
Ah, I can handle that part. My night vision's pretty good thanks to the experiments the Gardens did on me.
Oh, that case, have at it. Hell of a thing to say so nonchalantly.
Nothing here of note that I can see, except this old sticker thing.
Must be the municipal office's tracking ID tag. There's one on every bulletin board. Not seeing any torn paper bits, though. That person just now, they were wearing an Aramis uniform. It couldn't be her, could it?
Hey,
No, she was wearing regular clothes last I saw her. But I swear, that was the same hair color as...
hey! Somebody's here, and something feels off about them.
Hmm? Oh, right. She's making the shadows thicker?
Damn it. No response in the Louvre or Chardon. This urban legend is absurd. Who would devise a process so markedly inefficient? And to top it off, he hasn't even responded. Fan of yours? Well, not likely. Wait, I recognize that guy. I may as well post one here too. I'll take it down in 2 or 3 days. If I still get no response, I'll have to resort to leaning on my underworld connections. Then, I'll sick the authorities on that Spriggan or whatever he calls himself and have him rot in a cell. Thanks, but I'll pass. I like my freedom too much. Where did you come from? Could have sworn no one was here a second ago. In case you haven't looked up at the sky in a while, it's a little dark out. Probably just didn't see us. How about that 4SPG you've got there? How about you give me a lowdown? Does that mean you're him? Van Arkwright, Spriggan. At your service. Don't know where that urban legend thing is coming from, but yeah. Your name, on the other hand, popped up in the finance column of today's Tyrell Times. Curious to see what Henri Valentino, Deputy Secretary for the Department of Commerce, needs my help with. Just don't go spilling my identity out loud, you fool. To think the rumors of a Spriggan in the capital were true after all. So then, what's your story, little girl? I'm one of my temp part-timers. Don't mind her. She knows how to keep a secret. But if the details of my request were to be leaked to the public, I'd be ruined. Chill out, my man. She may not look it, but she's a consummate pro in this line of work. In fact, I think she could be a real asset to you. Oh, what? You got something against kids, Mr. Deputy Secretary? Nothing of the sort. I suppose having someone from the younger crowd could be useful, considering who it is you'll be dealing with. I only ask that you understand my prudence in this matter. I cannot afford to let this get out. What's this stuffy old man's deal? See some kind of high-level official or something? He's at the tippy top of the Department of Commerce. Also has a reputation of being a sly opportunist. Heard through the grapevine a fair amount of his sky-high income is bribe money. CID must be looking the other way if true. I trust that what is said in this car stays in this car. While Mira is no object, know that if word of this gets out, I'll have the authorities on you in a heartbeat. I'll be quite clear. Crystal, I won't tell a soul, mister, promise. I'm just gonna trap this prick in my shadow for a few days and then toss me up buck naked? Denied. Probably like tempting, but no. Gotcha. So you're concerned about your son's strange behavior. Just to confirm, his full name's Jeffrey Valentino, right? As in the leader of the notorious Desire Gang? Correct. He's supposedly popular among the rowdier lots. Not that I particularly care about that, mind. He's got himself arrested by the Guild in February, and was even imprisoned for a little while. Considering my position, I was left with little choice but to post his hefty bail. The tidy sum I paid to keep the tabloids and papers at bay sent me back quite a bit as well. And don't get any funny ideas about using this as leverage against me. One call to my connections at the CID and your history. Joe, we ain't in the business of blackmail. Bet he's bluffing about the CID connections part. Back on topic, you mentioned that after you bailed your son out, he was in a state of near insanity. Kept spouting what sounded like nonsense, as if he was afraid of something and would barely eat. That about sum it up?
You didn't see what that monster did to our guys. I never want to lay eyes on that thing again. If we went up against it, we'd be slaughtered for sure.
More or less. I have no clue what happened to him. But after the fact, he shut himself away at home. If only he had stayed that way until everything blew over. But he's been sneaking out every night for the past month or so, right? Much to my chagrin, yes. Even after I started locking him in his room. Every blasted time he manages to escape and subsequently disappear without a trace. Seems like the kid's basically still in prison. Okay, I think we've got the gist of the situation. Just one more question. Is there any particular way you'd like this 4SPG to be settled? We'll keep everything in confidence, but bear in mind, I'm going to be handling this my way, at least to some extent. Boom, boom, boom. July 9th, 10 PM in the Leva district. It's always so peaceful around here at night. Still, didn't expect to wind up in Leva twice in one day. So, what now? After all that garbage, are we really gonna do that old snob's request? Oh no, I'll only ask one thing. Stop my son from causing me any more trouble than he already has. To that end, you may use whatever means you see fit. Whether to that be intimidation or even breaking a bone or two, I don't give a damn. Draw the line at letting him die, however. If a funeral were to be held, the media would descend upon me like the vultures they are. Did all that mouthing off about his son, and then drove off to go live out up in the Chardon district. Is that really what normal families are like? Nah, I wouldn't say so. That said, all families come in all shapes and sizes. We're all a little different. And this one's got a problem child who's always out of the house by 10:30. As it so happens, my mansion is in the most affluent neighborhood in all of Lover. Just between us, it's uphill from President Gramhart's residence. Our backyard was recently outfitted with a pool, the number of maids on staff has increased tenfold, and let's go see this earth-shattering ordained by the goddess mansion of his for ourselves. Depending on how things go, I might need those shadow powers of yours, okay? Ugh, it's always I need this and I need that with you. Whatever, fine. Family, huh?
Welcome! What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch!
Oh, weren't you here earlier today? I don't recognize her. Is she your niece or something? Yeah, something along those lines. She practically dragged me all the way back to the collar. Big bro, can you buy me some sweets, please? You got a lot of nerve acting all cutesy. Fine, it's almost your bedtime, so only one, okay? Something about these two feels off. Maybe it's just my imagination. Your dad seems totally white. Maybe I'll give her something a little extra on the house. She used to come here all the time with Agnes, but I guess now she lives in the dorms. I think her dad did too, like father like daughter, I guess. That was delish. After a hard day's work, there's nothing that hits the spot better than Clarissa's home cooking. Can't argue there. I'd love to top it off with some dessert, but I should probably lay off the sweets for today. Yeah, definitely gotta watch my calorie intake after having some of that Andalusia cake this afternoon. Wait, you had what? You didn't get me any? It's so not fair. You don't have any room to talk, Marie. Not after you went and ordered cake with my mirror. Well, that was that, and this is this. You two are so adorable. Oh, hey, Van. Good evening. And who's this? A new helper? Yeah, more or less. Just a temp, though. Nice to meet you. I'm keen to grab my brother since he was late coming home. So I think this makes total sense that I get a reward for my good deed. And now that I know he got an Andalusia cake, I'm gonna keep annoying him until he gives me a slice. Yeah, being the student council president is much more grueling than I expected. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as Ren. But it was my choice to pursue this path. I need to get used to the job as soon as possible. I'm definitely curious about your new assistant, but my batteries are running on empty. That's what working all day does to you. As soon as I get home and take a shower, I'm gonna hop straight into bed. If memory serves, Deputy Secretary Valentino lives up on the hill above you. He's extremely unpleasant and his son is... well, let's just say the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Oh, get this. He sees Deputy Secretary Kincaid as a rival simply because he climbed the ladder a bit faster than him. He takes shots at him every chance he gets. Ugh, men can be such jealous little creatures. Right. He's technically in equal standing with Renee's dad. Talk about rough, having to compete with an upstart Deputy Secretary. Doesn't seem like the gossip rags are talking much about all that. But it's a fairly well-known rumor around these parts. You'd have to be deaf not to hear about it. Arf. Woof. There's no better balm for a weary soul than this cafe's sweets. When all's said and done, us insurance workers need to take a break and treat ourselves every now and then. This is a necessary expense. I'm sure my former boss would have killed me for doing something like this. He was a stickler for both the budget and communication. His name was Hawker. He had a reputation for being an on-the-ball businessman who always got the job done. But some stuff happened to him on the home front and he got demoted. Yeah, he just runs around helping different divisions with this and that. She must be talking about the Hawker from Old Town. Guess they used to be boss and employee. Hawker was a renowned businessman in his heyday, and his rep was deserved. He was really good at his job. But after his fall from grace, he became a shell of his former self. I probably make more money than he does now, honestly. There's the door. Yeah, did you want to buy something? We're about to close up shop, but you can still come in if you'd like. We can only accept to-go orders at this hour though. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, and just so you know, fresh sweets spoil fast, so make sure you eat those sooner rather than later. I'm taking tomorrow off to play with Jewel and Marie. Auntie Clarice told me I should go out and have fun every now and then. Though I'd really rather be spending my time in the store. I want to learn as much as I can so I'm able to help her in the future. Gotta take a day off.
Damn, the view from here is even better at night.
Yeah, it's nice, I guess. I wonder if he's seeing this from wherever he is, too.
Man, it's pretty. What on earth were you thinking walking about so late at night? We're going home right this instant. I was only taking a brief after dinner stroll. What was that? Nothing. Yes, you've made your point. You have to go home now. Must you be so overbearing? A young lady like her should be out so late at night. It's uncouth. Could I have erred in the manner I raised her?
I take great pride in my...
Residential area's supposed to be full of upper-class folks. I just know my gourmet tacos will be a hit with them. My addictive junk foods menus all set and ready to go. And I've got some palate cleansing sides and alcohol to go with it naturally. They all better brace themselves. Because after today, they're gonna be fiending for my delicious foods.
Now where?
Great work today, people. All that traveling was worth it. How much we caught, for sure. But wow, never fished at so many spots in one day before. It's a good thing I bought this scooter. I don't know how you do it, Kyle. Biking around for hours on end. That's not even mentioning how you actually kept up with us. Yeah, but my legs feel like spaghetti now. Though I am proud of myself for catching up at the very end. Why don't you get yourself a scooter too? I don't know. Cycling is my second favorite hobby. I feel like I'd be betraying my bike if I switched over. It'd be like getting a divorce, you know? That's not even remotely the same thing. By the way, I heard that if you go to Longley, you'll be able to see the rocket launch. Why don't we all take a trip there? You could check that out and do some fishing. 2 for 1. Oh, I'd be so down for that. Fishing with my besties after seeing the launch up close and personal? Sign me up. That sounds fun, but the Longley bound trains are probably all booked. There's also our fishing gear to consider. If we want to bring them along, and going by train or bus is off the cards. Maybe we could take our scooters? All the way to Longley? Yeah, that's not happening. I've never heard of anyone going that far out by scooter, and even if you could, it'd be pretty tough. Still, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the idea of us going to Long Lai together on the day of the launch. So somehow we could make it work. Guess getting to Long Lai by scooter is off the table, huh? I really wanted to see the rocket launch. Seeing the launch is the main reason I want to go to Long Lai, but I'd also like to do some string fishing. The river there's clear as can be, and I hear it has some rare fish. I am totally pooped right now. Oh, I did have tons of fun. Long Lai, huh? Getting there by scooter or bike would definitely be a challenge. But there's gotta be some way the three of us can go.
Reward deposited.
Good stuff.
Where'd the time go?
I was asked to make some orders and a bunch more deliveries. At first, I only did it as a courtesy for one of my regulars. Now I'm starting to feel less like a shop owner and more like a caterer or something. Oh, but I think that's wonderful of you, Brian, helping all those people like that. Moreover, it's a sign that they depend on you. From my perspective, that's something to take pride in. You think so? Yeah, maybe you're right. Having said that, I think you need to work on not hemming and hawing as much as you do. If someone asks the impossible, simply tell them no. And if you require an additional payment, make the request. Incidentally, I think some exercise could do you some good. Then you'll have a fair chance at finding yourself a beautiful bride and... Okay, stop right there. We're veering into I don't want to think about this territory, besides with the way I am. There's that low self-esteem at work. Maybe I can help push things along. I could play matchmaker, for instance. Eileen and I are neighbours. She's also a regular, and a friend too, I guess. I really admire how considerate and decisive she is. Those are qualities I don't have and never will have. I just can't help but want to help Brian. He's surprisingly dependable and considerate, and he'll go out of his way to make special orders so his clients hold him in high regard. That's why I'm so frustrated he has such low self-esteem. Also, those positive qualities I mentioned sometimes work against him. Anyhow, once I put in my order for next month, I think I'll head home.
Now where?
Let's do a search.
The hour is late, my dear Charlotte. Let's say we go and have ourselves a nice dinner. I was fortunate to get a hold of a prime veal tenderloin. And so I took it upon myself to make your favorite grilled beef. Philip, your cooking is always delicious, I'll admit. So I am looking forward to it. However, why do you only ever eat instant noodles when you're alone? There's a logical explanation for this, you see. It so happens that I love instant noodles. But for you, only the most nutritious of meals will do. The reason is absolutely not because I find cooking a bother when it's for myself. Perish the thought. The only thing that's perishing is your diet. My brother is an excellent chef, and he always cooks in our parents' stead. He plays with me all the time, and he always listens to my requests. However, when you peer beneath the surface, it's evident he's beyond hope, and that fact saddens me deeply. That I love cup noodles is no lie, I assure you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the hour is late and I have to make Charlotte's dinner. At 10 o'clock at night? Dude. Even now, the tragedy of Cray Village weighs on my mind. The Septian Church started a fund to aid in its reconstruction. However, the site has been closed off to the public indefinitely. The reason may pertain to the effects of the nuclear weapon, but whatever the case, I hope it will reopen soon so the bereaved may pay their respects. Following the tragedy, we collected donations here at this chapel. The community was exceedingly generous with their contributions, and everything was sent to the Reconstruction Fund. However, we're unable to go to the site and pay our respects at this time. For the sake of the bereaved, I hope it will be reopened soon. Jewel and Marie are surprisingly precocious children, but they're good kids at heart. Estelle is extremely hardworking, and Charlotte will be starting Sunday school come next year. I need to do my best to ensure the children receive the best education possible. Though there is one in particular that I'm concerned about. I'll make it a point to talk to him when the opportunity presents itself. Come to think of it, he would be a bit too old to be attending Sunday school, but still, I worry about him. I heard he had a brush with the law at the start of the year. I haven't seen him of late. Wonder what he's up to at this moment. I wonder how Lulua and Selah are faring now. Selah seemed to have bounced back, but Lulua still looked so discouraged. Oh goddess, please give these girls another chance. How good of you to stop by and say hello. Of course. I happened to be in the area for a financial association meeting and thought, why not greet my old friend Ludens? My humblest apologies for doing it at so late an hour, however. I'd best be on my way. Please take care of yourself. You as well. One more thing. While you're here, why not offer up a prayer to the goddess? I suspect you've been slacking on that front of late, no? You know me all too well, my dear friend. Naturally. I've been well accustomed to you and your ne'er-do-welling since you were a little punk. You do try to behave tonight for once. Tall order, that is. I fear I'll never measure up to you with regard to piousness. I don't have half the faith you do, among other things. I've never seen Huck talk like this to anyone. See how much he clans around in Old Town. I sometimes forget he's a financial world heavyweight. Shouldn't come as a surprise. He's pals with an old retired politician. Wait, is that company car outside his? Oh man, I am so jealous right now. So you know this guy? You sure get around, don't you? Ah, hello Van. Fancy meeting you here. And who's... Oh dear, I see you're dipping a toe into some crime-ridden waters. Whoa. You're getting the completely wrong idea here. Have fun talking your way out of this one. Huckberry is one of the sharpest minds I know. He's a principal figure in the Republic's economy for a reason. It's unfortunate that he's also a bit of a playboy, but I suppose that's part of his charm. Either way, the goddess of the sky presides over us all. Tonight, let us pray and give her our thanks. Oh dear. Why are you so... you reek of booze. Hey, my sweet little jewel shine. I decided not to pull an all-nighter for us. Yay, yuck me. Guess what happened to me today? I closed the books on another contract. Woohoo! Hard work pays off, boys and girls. Just when I got excited that she was early for once, I've got to do something fast. Okay, Mom, we're going inside now. I'll pay the taxi fare. Poor kid. I swear to ADS, my mum is unbelievable. I get she's this big important person at her company, but she really shouldn't be causing problems for people like this. Way to go, Chris. Keep it up the good work. I'm not Chris, Mum. Would you please get your act together? This head of sales here is a regular of mine. Always guiding her when the night's darker than the frame of my shades. Tonight's an exception though, see? She's early, and her son's in a tizzy cause of it, ironically. Maybe that's just his love blaring out. And it's ready to write a page that'll spice up the book that is her life, baby.
Not this way.
Bum, 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 bum. Well, this is the address. Still not 10:30 yet. Should we go ahead and begin our stakeout? It's a little early, but we can go ahead and... No, wait, shit. You good? No, I'm not good. I forgot my Anpan rolls and milk. I can't do a stakeout without Anpan rolls and milk. Guess I gotta call Hermes. Wait, damn it, she's not delivering. Oh, goddess, why have you forsaken me? Yeah, if you promise to shut up, I'll give you this jawbreaker. Oh, baby, don't mind if I... Don't... Shit, that's the shit the Oathbreaker uses. July 9th, 10:27 PM. Want to talk about it? The wind will keep anyone from hearing. As long as we keep it down, it should be fine for us to chat. Stakeouts are normally a slog when you're alone, but as luck would have it, I've got a partner tonight.
Ix has gone missing.
Thought so. Hasn't been that long since the Oathbreaker made the two of you enforcers. Did something happen after that?
No, not really. There's a certain perk we enforcers get. The society basically gives us complete and total freedom to do whatever. Sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it? At first, we were both over the moon. Unlimited Mira, no orders we had to follow. We could even pass on the Anguis's requests if we didn't feel like doing them. Some of our missions were pretty fun. Exciting, even. Felt like a good way to make use of our powers, too. And more than anything, we no longer had to kill when it wasn't necessary. In the gardens, collateral damage was pretty much a given for improving our request completion rates. That's not how it works in the society, though.
Yeah, they try to avoid unnecessary casualties.
To kill or not to kill. To drag others into our fights or leave them be. Those calls are left to us. Oh, and it's not like I have any problem with killing. Before, though, it wasn't even a choice. And now it suddenly is. And I guess I feel like it's the kind of thing I need to think through. Weigh the pros and cons, you know?
Yeah,
but Ix
she's
doesn't
not a
see it
bad
that
person.
way.
You two ain't gonna see eye to eye on everything. Doesn't matter if you're twins or not. Even for slightly atypical families like yours, that's only natural.
Slightly, huh?
I told you, didn't I? Every family's just a little bit different. It's funny, I don't even know what my own parents look like, so I guess I'm one to talk on this. But here's how I look at it.
No, family is just.
In that environment, you learn to reconcile with each other's differences, even accept them, and be there for one another when you or they need it.
Yeah.
If you think you can't reconcile or accept them, just remember there's a small part of them in you too. I think maybe that's what it means to be a family.
Do you think that's true of this guy and his son, too?
If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the job. Speaking of whom, this kid had a rep for being too smart for his own good back when he was the leader of Desire. Though now I'm starting to think he inherited his old man's slow wit. Okay, let's follow him.
Understood.
Now, where are you off to?
Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here.
Good call. Bust those out and you might get suspicious. Let's stick with the tried and true. Shit, that was close.
Seems like he's paranoid about people following him.
Which is a telltale sign that he's got something to hide.
Let me just keep an eye on him. Just carefully follow the guy. Well, I think I got too far away.
Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here.
Good call. Bust those out and you might get suspicious. Let's stick with the tried and true.
Just need to stay this far away. A little bit further back. There we are. keep an eye on him.
I could have sworn. No. I must be imagining things. I have to be on time for the rising of the dawn.
He's mumbling something to himself.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Well, come what may, we gotta press on. I think the end's in sight. Still, stay sharp.
And we stay stinky. Did we lose him? No, he went in there. Door to a maintenance area. More specifically, a junction point under the shared management between the subway company and the Metropolitan Expressway Authority. The lay of the land forced the MEA to run the expressway through a tunnel, so they ended up sharing space with the subway system. It's a well-known passageway, and lets people have the experience of going deep underground while passing through, whether by car or train. Well anyway, I doubt this place is open to the public. Yet there are those footprints leading right inside. Yep. Things are probably gonna get hairy from here on. You ready to head in, or do you need a minute? Nah, danger is where I thrive. Let's not waste any more time and get this over with. Weird caterpillar bug monster. Beltway 3, Lover Underground Subway Junction area.
All charged up.
That monster. Not again. Again? You've seen these things before? That's a secret. I knew we wouldn't find him right here. But why did his tracks suddenly disappear? That's because they didn't. Look over there. He ran along the walls? Does this Jeffrey guy have the same tech as that one weirdo in your crew or something? I can't really picture the guy pulling out a compact and going in tight suit mode like she does, no. Doesn't look like a parkour mune either. Shit, something about this reeks something fierce. Still, at least all the threads are finally weaving together. He might have gotten ahead of us, but that doesn't mean we should rush. I'm sure he came here with purpose in mind. That said, we don't have time to call in backup, so I'll be leaning on you extra hard, Shadow Eater. Fine by me. I'll show you just how much better I am compared to your assistants.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Okay, guess I don't have a choice.
Take them down in a single blow.
Spike them. And go! Yeah! Down! Got you! Yeah! Ha! Got you! They were in over their heads.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Giving her the lager.
All right.
Precious
I'll
Mont
put it on the
Blanc.
blog.
It's all yours.
The top quality chestnuts lend just the right level of refined sweetness and soft texture. It reminds me of the ones my friends and I would have in a ration when we were young.
Can't wait
Now
to
the
see
rich
what folks say.
butterscotch. Each of these butterscotches is jam-packed with sugary, melt-in-your-mouth goodness. The sensation of all the bold flavor coming alive on the palate is out of this world.
All right. I'll
Now
put it
if you
on the
got the
blog.
ice cream.
Another step for sweets journalism.
I really like the slight sting of the sour raspberries. I really like the slight sting the sour raspberries add. And the way they up the sweetness of the chocolate ice cream's nice too. Doesn't feel too kiddie either, so that's another plus.
Good stuff.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Good work. We still in one piece?
Modifying your orb. Looking to adjust your orbments. Modifying your orb.
Can't change
Shifted.
this.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Oh, hey. The treasure chest.
Mom.
Gotcha!
Commencing battle. First, proceed with caution. Look out! Allow me.
Oh, venerable shadow of the night. You are me. I am you. Go ahead. So long.
Who's gauge
Now or
limiter
never,
removed?
Outbride.
Shoot 'em! Boost gauge limiter.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice work, boss man. This place reminds me of when I was chasing 3 and 9. They kept taking all these twists and turns until they finally shook me off. I was so pissed.
Well, at least this place isn't all that complicated.
Better keep the fact that I hope they escape on the I don't know what they're up to.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Commencing battle. So ready. Proceed with caution. Look out! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Right there, there.
I'm up.
What else we got?
Initiating drive. Shoot 'em!
Now we do this.
Take this! We're done! Got the number! Here goes!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Feeling good. Ha! There! That was pretty good, actually.
Props to that, Yorda.
Keep your distance while you're attacking.
I don't have a choice. Good night. Sleep tight.
I'll take you on!
You're asking for it now.
Boost gauge
Now or
limiter
never,
removed.
Arkride.
Activating skill.
My chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Show them what you got.
I'll dice you up!
Feeling good? These guys are tougher than they look.
Might be short on manpower, but we're just gonna have to play with the cards we were dealt.
Been doing.
I owe you one.
You'll pay for
You
that!
can't hide anything from us. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating skills.
Chew on this! Hope it! Come on!
Boom.
Keep it moving, Yorda!
There! Feeling good.
Initiating drive.
There!
My chance!
This might actually get fun.
Let's do this. Activating shard command.
Thanks.
Show them what you got.
Keep it moving, Yorda!
Activating drive. There!
Here goes!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Payback time!
You're asking for it now.
Allow me.
I'll cut you up. Dirge blade!
Got the number!
Try harder. Now it's my turn. Yeah. Ha. Now or never, Arkride.
There!
Try harder.
My move now!
Try harder. Now it's my turn.
Preparations are complete. Allow me.
There!
Sucker!
It's not over.
Allow me.
Ha. Get down.
Sucker!
Now or never, Arkride.
Show them what you got.
Yorda!
Sure.
That's how it goes.
Not bad.
Look. These mixed breed monsters are no slouches. Yeah, wish we could do something about that weird light. Bix were here, he could have... Oh yeah, I got interrupted earlier. You were telling me how the little your bro went missing?
Like I was saying earlier, we became enforcers and handled the Anguis's requests. At one point, I said to Ix, it's kinda nice not having to do all that pointless killing for a change. And in response...
What? Yeah, real funny, Yorda. Wait. You're not serious, are you?
From that day on, the two of us started falling more and more out of step. When we took work from the Anguis, Ix would go on a rampage, killing people in the bloodiest ways possible. He dragged innocents into it too. At that point, I said enough was enough and tried to stop him. And when I did...
I guess we really aren't the same, are we, Yorda? Even back when we were in the gardens and used that poison to kill everyone. You didn't want to go through with it, did you? You only played along because you pitied me. Because I'm broken and can't do anything right, huh? Is that it? Is that what you think of me?
After that, he vanished.
Oh dear.
I tried talking with Harwood and Retzi about it, but they said he hadn't gone back to the Society. It's been a little over a month since all that, I think.
Gotcha. So you gave me a 4-SPG in the hopes I might be able to sniff out your brother's trail.
Yep, that about sums it up. While searching for clues, I found a lead that pointed to him being in Edith. Too bad this place is so huge. If he wanted to hide from me, he'd have no trouble doing that here. That's when I remembered your offer to help, and I figured, what do I have to lose at this point? I was waffling for a bit, but everyone seems to say you have this amazing sense of smell, so...
Just to clarify, that whole smell bit is more figurative than literal. It's more I got a keen sense for things.
Yeah, I got that much. And I get your sweets thing too, but your I've seen and know everything crap is annoying. And stupid.
Sure, go for the throat, why don't you?
It's okay though. I had fun, and I learned something, I think. Which is that even slightly atypical people like us can still find a little bit of normal in ourselves.
Yay.
And thanks to you, I have a hint on how to do that.
Glad. That said, we ain't done with tonight's 4-SPG just yet. Okay, good chat, but let's... Damn it! Not one of these.
The heck is that?
Shit. Probably would have been able to take this thing if Master and Elaine were here. The odds are looking grim. But I can't give in.
You stupid monster!
Get back!
That's my line!
Ren and Ricia.
What the? What are you two doing here?
The Angel of Slaughter. And that woman who works with Heiwei.
Short time no see, Van. I hope we aren't interrupting your playdate. Oh, and Little Miss Shadow Eater. That title belongs in the dark recesses of history, where I left it.
Did you seriously just call me Little Miss?
Everyone, please focus. If it's like the one in the culvert, our attacks won't be very effective against it.
All right, get ready.
My, how cowardly. Or perhaps that wasn't a mere tactical retreat. These monsters seem much more of a threat than I'd first imagined. I had the same thought. And we've likely yet to see what they're truly capable of.
Anyway, appreciate the save, you two. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing here? And how much of our conversation did you catch?
Poor Yoda.
Okay, Ren, so you were analyzing the street camera footage of the missing persons, and you just happened to bump into Risha while she was tracking down Easterners who disappeared.
That's the long and short of it, yes. I had my Hollow perform automated analysis on that data as part of a request from the guild. which pointed me to the area underneath lava. So I decided to investigate of my own accord. I briefly considered inviting Agnes along, but she seemed awfully worn out. No doubt on account of her grueling counsel and part-time work. On my end, Ashen asked me to find the missing Easterners. Using divination, the Li and Lu families analyzed all of the information Heyu had gathered, and we found several prospective sites. This place was one of the possibilities on the list.
Wild doesn't even begin to describe those stories. Well, you both stumbled on the right place, so congrats, I guess. Okay, what's the plan now?
What else? We're gonna make use of the resources in front of us. You good with teaming up for this?
Naturally. With the four of us together, that monster will hardly prove a match.
Yeah.
I have no objections either. I'm grateful to have your help, Van. That goes for you as well, Shadow E. I mean, Yorda, right?
You can drop the polite act, Shongsho. We both live and work in the shadows, so I get if niceties aren't your thing.
You kidding? She's one of the nicest
That's
people.
not...
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We've wasted enough time as it is. Our target's probably already found his way to his destination, and the other missing people being there with him is a safe bet. What I see here is a prime chance to complete 3 requests. The Guild's, Heyue's, and mine, in one fell swoop. So, fellow Gray Zone operators, what say we turn this situation to good account by making use of one another?
That sounds like a plan. Only you can make a line like that convincing. Well, Yorda, is that acceptable for you as well?
Why would I care? I'm just a client working part-time. It's not like I'm one of you.
Ren and Ricia have temporarily joined the
I
party.
never imagined the day would come when we'd be fighting side by side.
You're telling me. I thought you and him hated me after what I did. Back on Nemeth Island.
Water under the bridge. Besides, if you were gonna backstab me, you'd have done it by now.
The least we can do is be cordial. Let's do our best. You're okay with me calling you Yorda, yes?
Sure, whatever.
New weapon.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Any more food? Yep. And then we've got a grand Chardonnay fizz left. Lots of cars. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it, not enough.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Let's get this rolling. This'll shut you.
Next.
Gotcha.
Umbral Carousel Pirouette.
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient. Feather! Parasolini Pirouette!
Boost gauge expanded.
Oh, that was nothing. Poetry in motion.
That one's big.
One more. This'll suck ya. Gotcha.
Gotta make sure we finish it.
COC, act out.
It's only natural.
Wait.
No enemies nearby.
Oh, treasure.
Strike 2 quartz.
Modifying your orbment, are you? Boost gauge fully replenished. Keep your distance as you're attacking.
My, what a crowd.
There are so many of them. Look out! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Hit them with their full might.
DOC, activate! Cypher, activate! There!
I'm up.
DSC, activate. Let's stay on the offensive. Allow me.
Soon. It's not over.
Let's stay on the offensive. Allow me.
Payback time! Payback time!
Right on cue.
Time for a little payback.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble tea party. Now close your eyes. Grand.
All in a day's work.
Good stuff.
I don't even know
You're
how
in
many
the
that was.
groove,
I think there
Ryan.
was 7. But it wasn't enough.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Gotcha!
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Go. Don't forget about your charge attack.
There! Ready to rumble! Take this! There! The sun! You snooze, you lose!
Go full throttle. COC, activate. Activate.
We're done!
Wonderful.
The more experience I gain, the better I'll get. I need to keep at it. Well, well, what a nice little chest.
Yellow pendulum.
Ready to rumble!
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Enemy mob.
There are so many of them. Look out. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Practically easy mode.
Go full throttle. COC, activate.
Here goes!
Show them how you rock.
All you, Red!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good evening, and welcome to.
Dang it!
Good stuff. That's how it goes.
I'm so close to it.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Gauge fully replenished.
Let's have a look at that.
Access granted. Commencing operation.
Okay, 1 minute 30. Ah, crap.
Error. Reattempting infiltration. Scanning search field. Analyzing code. Security clear.
Got it.
Scanning search field. Error. Reattempting scanning search field. Analyzing code. Security clear.
Got it.
Mission accomplished.
The spark driver.
Watch it. That one's big.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
This'll suck ya.
Okay, there, go! Yeah! Ha, there's our chance to rescue ours.
Preparations are complete.
Ren, allow me. I'm up.
Allow me.
My chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Go full throttle. Show them what you got. Activate.
Too slow,
Here goes.
Show them what you got.
too slow. Right on cue.
Have some more. We're done.
Wonderful.
Shock one up.
And we got alter aim.
Not bad.
Everybody's leveled up.
Say, Ren, you happen to know where Agnes is at?
Agnes? She should be in her dorm room. Why, do you miss her? Aw, well, I'd be more than happy to give her a call.
Forget it. I was just curious, that's all.
Allow me.
Oh yeah. Is that what he was
Understood.
worried
You
about
got it.
back at Treon Mall?
Watch out for ranged attack.
They should make for an interesting opponent. Guess I don't have a choice.
There. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotta make sure we finish it.
Ready to room.
Have a seat. The initiative's ours. Let's end this. Keep that. Sure. Now then.
My chance.
Following up.
Roll out, Yin.
Boost gauge
Roll
limiter
out, Yin.
unlocked.
Yeah. Got you. Yorda.
Preparations are complete.
Following up.
I'm up.
Allow me.
Following up.
That was pretty good, actually.
You made all the difference.
Bye, Millie.
Yorda.
Bye, Millie.
Moving in.
Got it.
Keep your distance as you're attacking. Show what you're really capable of. Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Enemy mob.
Getting engagement. Brace yourself. Show what you're really capable of.
One more.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Alright, do that.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Got you. Run. Let's end this. How about this? No good. How about this? There. No good. I've plenty of growing left to do.
Need to keep at it. Oh,
Good stuff.
treasure.
HP 2. 165 from you.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
Take that. What's Revelation do? Versus AoE of odds. Or is it range? AoE.
Ready to rumble.
Watch
1, 2,
out for
3,
ranged
4,
attacks.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Joy. I don't have a choice.
Show what you're really capable of.
Treasure.
Gotcha. Stay calm and work through it. Gotcha, son.
There are so many of them. Look out!
Head down. Roll out, kid.
Hey, the parasite. Here with.
It's only natural.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Yeah, there's a Rancado. And now we can upgrade. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Now you've done it. My move now.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
All you, Ren.
DOC active.
Sucker.
We're not done.
Sucker.
Risha.
Here's a freebie. There.
I have secured an escape route.
Now it's my turn. Ha! There. It's over. Let's go to the next.
Not a girl, Yorda.
And do with it.
Too slow.
Nice! That went great!
Looking good, Arclight.
Gauge fully replenished.
Is that a resting point I see?
All charged up.
And can we upgrade? No. Can't upgrade anything. No plugins. No upgrades there. Can't upgrade any of those. Convert all that to money. And then I will buy 5 of these. Okay.
Getting sharper. There it is. There it is.
I can be of more use now. I can be of more use now.
We can slowly upgrade all the skills.
I can be of more use now.
And
There they are.
Yes, but something's off.
That's a pretty big crowd. I'm getting bad vibes from all this.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and a new dawn will rise to guide us.
oh boy.
D. Oh no. We have to do something.
I know. Let's get in there and bust this up. We gotta get rid of that white miasma. Don't care how you do it, so long as it's done.
Got it.
Show's over, folks.
Who are they?
You're...
Wake up!
Why am I? Be gone, demons! Suppression spell, activate!
Shadow skill. Abractio tenebrae.
How dare you interfere? The women I don't recognize, but you're that good-for-nothing Spriggan.
The one and only. This makes, what, our third parley? Except this time, you're like a whole different person.
We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get?
You ain't acting like yourself, Jeffrey Valentino. Whatever happened to the sharp, cold-blooded leader of Desire, the most notorious delinquent gang in Edith? And the hell was up with the grand sermon a minute ago? Who died and made you Archbishop?
So the old man didn't have the stones to confront his prodigal son, who he had locked up under the same roof. Instead, he resorted to putting up a 4SPG.
Those eyes.
Don't tell me. You read that book.
Shit, what book?
Whoa.
Dark. No. Distorted light energy.
What's happening to my shadow?
What is this? Unnatural power.
No, not yet. There's more where this came from. I've been chosen by the new dawn, by the harbinger of change, who will transcend this wretched world.
Oh dear. Demi Executor Jeffrey Valentine.
What the hell is that?
A mechanical body? Is he like that invisible creature from before?
Get over yourself, you prick! I'm gonna dismantle you piece by piece, and then...
You've left yourself wide open!
That's it!
Here we go.
Wait, this again? Haven't heard a peep out of you since April. Welcome back to the real world. Congrats on setting a world record for longest nap ever taken, Mare Bear.
I wasn't napping, you jerk!
She is back. And so is our boy.
You never change, do you? If I had a 50 Mira coin for every time you jumped in the line of fire for someone else, I'd be a very rich hollow.
Guess I did do that with Agnes before. Well, you know how it is. A client getting hurt would wreck my rep. So, I'm curious. What made you pop in?
Well, I just felt like it, that's all. As the one and only MKESV-004, I can very well come and go as I please.
Nah, you ain't slipping this one past me. There's a set condition for when you show up like this. You've only ever appeared when Agnes was nearby with a Genesis device. Even when you took over Yume's body, the Genesis was within range of my Zyphus connection. If you're here now, then was that never a condition in the first place? Or has the situation changed? Fine, we can table this for now. If you're here, I'm assuming you're ready to go, right?
Naturally. Together with those shard functions you got from Marduk, my support capabilities will shine brighter than ever.
Good to hear. It's been a while, but how's about we kick this party up a notch, huh?
Way ahead of you. Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I'll bear it.
What is that?
It's Van's special form. Wait, but Agnes isn't.
There he is. Grendel.
Good. The transformation went off without a hitch. Your strength in this form should be even higher than before.
I see. So you bound its power so I could have a tighter grip on the reins. Still like an explanation on how you did that. But I'm not about to bite the hand that feeds. Alright, you silver spoon brat. Come and get it! I'm the seasoned nightmare here. So if you think you can take me, you've got another thing coming! Don't mock me, Spriggan!
Basic attacks. Crafts, magic, blah blah blah.
How's it feel to bear the nightmare again after so long?
I haven't forgotten this feeling for a single second.
I'm glad to hear it. But don't go getting cocky just yet.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to give this guy the thrashing of a lifetime.
Oblivion Halter.
Let's stay on
Let's do limited blaster. Rapid onslaught.
Focus unleashed. Prepare.
More to go.
Prepare.
Run.
Display enemy data.
Ooh, Gordius Guard. Oh, that's gonna be useful.
We'll take that. Take this. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Prepare. Boost gauge expanded.
I know all there is to know.
Let's do that.
Zypha, activate.
See what kind of nightmare you are after I crush you. That's my line, buddy. Now, time to bring you back to reality. You will be my sacrifice. That which ushers in the new dawn.
I'm afraid we don't have time to indulge in your delusions. We will free your heart from the demon's claws.
Alright. Rapid onslaught, heavy spike, savage blade, and limited blaster.
Here comes.
There. Moving in. DLC activate.
Prepare.
Yeah. Moving in.
Prepare.
Swords on high.
I'm up.
And
Down the hatch. Ready or not. I'm up.
let's Gordius Guard again. That's stupid good.
Let's stay on the
Initiating drive.
Zypha activate. Hit them with their full might.
1, 2, 3, and then Dang it.
Time for a little payback.
Prepare.
Stay in step.
Need a hand?
Now then.
That.
Out of my way!
You're the one in the way. Want to see the dawn so bad? Then go to bed already.
I'll lend a hand. We'll take that. Full throttle. COC, activate.
Hit them with their full might.
Limited blaster, rapid onslaught, and model wave. Yeah, me.
Feeling good. Activating drive.
Hit them with their full might.
Prepare.
How about that? Ha. There.
I'll cover you.
You're asking for it now. Zyka, activate.
Time for some payback. Go full throttle. COC, activate. I'll lend a hand.
Just four of this.
Spike them.
I'll cover you. Moving in.
Get going, Dan. I'll lend a hand.
Prepare.
Run.
Blast him full.
Yorda.
Take this. I'll lend a hand. I'll lend a hand. Time for some payback.
Hit them with their full might.
Take this.
And
Hunter
that.
down. Mirage guard.
Thank you. My thanks.
right now. Wish upon the night sky. Nocturne blessing!
Yay.
Thank you. My thanks. Show me how it's done.
Time for some payback!
No more games.
Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
Dear thing. Moving in.
Prepare.
Quickly now. Right. Dear thing. No then. How about that? Yoda! Zyka, activate.
We'll take that!
Three.
Here.
Three. Four.
There! Please! Moving in!
Activating Sharp Command!
Thank you. My thanks.
Take whatever we can get.
Prepare.
It's over.
Time for some payback!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Feeling good.
Initiating drive.
Zyka, activate. Spike them. I'll cover you!
We'll take that!
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna wriggle big deal to finish the fight. Once.
That's how it goes.
Aerial Slash has been upgraded to Gale Slash.
I can improve further still.
This can't be happening! Cyber falls beyond my human power! I am the Vanguard, who will bring forth a new dawn! Who will end this farce of a world!
Is this guy with those freaks who held us captive until we were 3? Wait! What are you?
Stop being such a spoiled brat! You worthless piece of human waste! You were once a crafty son of a bitch back when you led Desire. The kind who'd aid and abet the world's most heinous mafia. The kind who'd kidnap a young lady and drain her family of everything they had. The kind who'd put his friend in the mafia's line of fire after he wanted out of the gang, keeping him from ever seeing his girlfriend again. The kind with a power-hungry, money-grubbing shitbag of a father who only sees you as a pain in his ass. Then after Desire went under, you turned into a nobody who couldn't even hold on to his own twisted idea of glory. But despite all that, despite being a hellspawn kicked out of Gehenna's front gate, at least you were still you! In the same way that no one's 100% evil, you had your own moral compass to live by, didn't you? And even if he was only out for himself, and just trying to avoid knocking on the criminal underworld's door, your father followed his code too, when he went out posting 4 SPGs to save your worthless ass! But if you want to spit in his face and throw everything away, all to run off to some fantasy land, then by all means. Because at the end of the day, the only one who can decide what's best for you is you yourself.
Van.
What a load of sentimental bullshit. I always knew you were soft deep down. To think Kalmata was brought down by some wuss. What a sick freaking joke. Damn it.
I didn't bring down no one. They were their own undoing. I get now that you were being compelled to act by that strange power, but just answer me one thing. Are you gonna keep up this wandering around at night business, or will you stay home and keep out of trouble?
Guessing my asshole father put you up to asking that. Don't think I'm gonna have much choice there, honestly. Why the hell did I even come to this place? Why did I give that weird-ass speech?
Look out! Get back!
Damn it!
Aw, bested by a bunch of filthy, stinking cheaters. How sad. If I'd only been up against you and Yorda, that guy would have had his brains and guts splattered all over the ground.
Ix!
Ix the glinting bullet.
Props, Yorda. You did a bang-up job tracking me this far. I'd have been doubly blown away if you had spoiled my experiment. But it was a smashing success. Too bad for you.
Ix, what are you saying?
You little shit. Don't tell me he's involved in all this.
Did Harwood have a hand in putting together this religious farce?
Probably.
Who can say? Actually, nah. I won't string you along this time. You'll find out soon enough anyway. The Oathbreakers got nothing to do with this, and I'm not acting on any orders from the Anguis. Oh yeah, and I've been ignoring those calls from that annoying old fart with the bowl cut.
Bowl cut?
I had already surmised as much.
Novartis.
Friendly word of warning. There's not much time left. That's why I picked up this little side hustle. And I can do that because it's my privilege as an enforcer.
What? No way.
Is that Onyes's? No.
Ix, wait! Just talk to me, please!
About what? I have nothing to say to you. And I don't got time to chat now that trouble's on its way in.
Well, we've got ads, so we'll just wait for the ads to finish. And we'll keep going. Alright, and the ads are almost done. Alright, we're back from the ads.
Like I said before, we're not the same. You do your thing and I'ma do mine. Here's an idea. Why don't you go work for him? I'll bet that old pushover will let you do whatever the hell you want.
Hey!
Hicks!
See you around, Yorda.
Don't go. So that's Yorda's brother. I've never seen that type of teleportation before.
Neither have I. It wasn't at all like the kind the Society uses. Without so much as a warning, he was gone. It's as though his very existence was simply erased.
That's not possible! Why? Why can't I get a reading? He was right here just a second ago, but it's like every trace of him is gone.
Hey, deep breaths. I'm sure there's a trick behind it we're not seeing. Like maybe it has something to do with that white object he was holding. Bet we can confirm that with everyone's favorite keeper of secrets, right, Renee?
As I've said 1,000 times over, it's Kincaid.
Renee Kincaid.
You've stolen a march on us yet again. No matter how much time passes, your impeccable sense of smell never ceases to amaze, Van.
Mr. Kincaid, I take your presence here to mean you've been following this case as well.
That's the man with the CID.
There don't appear to be any casualties. Even the Deputy Secretary's son has made it out no worse for wear, it seems. As such, there's no cause for our intervening in this matter. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Edith Police Department and the Guild. They should be here in short order, so I'll leave you to finish conducting your business.
But that's...
You're a real piece of work, you know that?
I see the CID has grown quite adept at passing the buck.
On a separate matter, our pact with the Society remains active, thus I will not be pursuing you at this time. Bear in mind, however, that there are 3 days remaining until it is null and void. I cannot make any guarantees after that.
3 days? Isn't that... The day of the launch, yes? One has to wonder just how many strings you've been pulling in the interim.
Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the President even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that. Van Arkwright of Arkwright Solutions.
You're not the real Kincaid.
Just so we're clear, this guy comes with me. He's part of my 4SPG.
Do as you will. Heyway is free to take the Easterners with them as well. I'll clear that with the police before I take my leave.
You have my thanks. In that case, I'll call in my reinforcements now.
Renee, what's going on?
As I said over the phone, you may ask Mr. Arkwright there to fill you in.
Leaving?
What are you planning to do?
Just going back for now. I need some time to sort this all out. Feels like the Society's gonna start acting on its plans soon, too. Thanks for handling my 4SPG. I mean, it helped put things in perspective. If I learn anything useful, I'll reach out. Until then, good luck and stuff.
Wait a sec.
Brought in another stray, have we?
Not likely. I was the one on a leash there.
Ren and Risha?
But anyway,
It's good to see you again.
I could use your help taking stock of the situation. Mind swinging by the office in the morning?
Tomorrow? My schedule is a bit tight, but I suppose I can make time. I'll come along with Agnes then.
Yay. Act 1 finished.
Those are impressive results.
That's just about perfect.
A
Yay.
predictable result.
And Ren. This is gonna be fun.
It's Euroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros! Okay, we're gonna kick this off with a major announcement. Save it for later? Yeah, no, Lamau. Anyways, guess what? I'm right in the middle of filming a huge promo vid. Yeah! We're so back! It's for an early build of a new tower defense game. You know the drill. Protect castles, smoke invaders, etc., etc. No spoilers, but my cute AF duo partner Bale Bros seriously goes through it. Real talk, I thought it'd be kinda mid at first, but then I bumped into some baddies I can really get it bad for. From cinnamon rolls to cinnamon rolls, we got a goatee contender, trust. Y'all gotta check this out when it drops. Alrighty, I'ma hop off now. Later. Be sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons on your way out.
Now in my band again. Yep. That's great. I love that. Alright, next up. Ooh. Where do we want to go? We want to go Reen, Van, or Kevin. Choices, 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 choices. Where do we want to go? I'm gonna roll a die. Green is 1, 2, Van is 3, 4, and Kevin is 5, 6. We are going with Van's route. Oh, we got an unknown. That. Yeah. Alright. July 10th, 8:45
Setting aside
a.m.
the fact that you were getting all cozy with that shadow girl without telling us.
No, let's not set that aside. You really should have called us in as backup, Van.
Sure, you had Ren with you. But if Risha was there, why didn't you at least call me in too?
Yeesh, give me a break already. This was all just something that popped up out of nowhere during my nightly rounds. I could tell there was something going on with that girl, but I had no idea it was gonna turn out like that.
Poor Yorda, though. To think her brother ran off and left her like that.
Poor Yorda. You do remember just who we're talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
Her brother was the worst of the two by far. Honestly, I still don't think I have it in me to forgive him for what he did.
Those two went as far as attempting to set off a nuclear weapon on Nemeth Island. They may have even succeeded at one point, in a manner of speaking. I still have my reservations about the sister. But given what you experienced last night, it would seem the brother is now the greater threat.
So you think he may have been behind that cult ceremony then, I take it?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, it had a lot of similarities to the ones the DG cult held.
These fuckers are like cockroaches.
But the most significant difference is that there didn't seem to be any focus on denying the goddess.
Catra, Ren.
Can't be 100% sure just yet, but if you ask me, I'm thinking it's not connected. Just didn't smell the same. In the time I had to spend around them, I found DG members always had this weird sort of rancid stink to them. Like something deep inside was slowly devouring their soul. It was a thick, sour stench.
True.
Yes.
It was as though all the darkest parts of their hearts were condensed.
That sounds like the exact same aura I sensed when we were at Nemeth Island.
Well, each of their lodges were quite different. They all did have that same sort of pallor hanging over them. And you say you didn't get that same feeling at all last night?
Right. It was almost like they were just putting on a stage play. Hollow imitation of the real thing, without any of the underlying darkness.
Interesting.
A hollow imitation.
Well, given your nose, I'm sure you're pretty much right on the money. But while we're talking about knockoffs, you mentioned that Ix kid had a familiar-looking device on him, right?
Yes, a Genesis.
Yes. He was in stealth mode, so it was hard to see it clearly. But from what we could see, it certainly had a strong resemblance.
The frame was a lot less fancy than that one, at least.
Even so, he was able to use it to perform some sort of transposition. Along with that invisible creature he had with him.
Yes, that thing. Stupid thing.
No matter how you look at this, the situation's headed for the shitter.
Yes.
You said a lot of the people who went missing were Easterners, right? No way Heyward's gonna sit on their asses after that.
And the whole time, Mr. Kincaid at the CID knew something was going on, but turned a blind eye to it. Whether you look at it
That's
from a
suspicious,
counterterrorism
too.
perspective or as an intelligence agency, there's no reason for them to do nothing.
You're right. It doesn't matter how close to completion the space program is. In fact, something like this could even jeopardize it, so why?
Nah, that ain't it. The way that guy was acting, it was like he was absolutely sure this wouldn't affect anything about the space program. Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the President even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that. Van Arkwright of Arkwright Solutions.
You're right. Mr. Kincaid is the type of person who wouldn't make a decision without all the facts. And my dad, President Granhard, is exactly the same. Damn it, I hate to say it, but in a weird, twisted way, that means we can trust those guys. They've probably even added to what we, the Guild, and even Heyward are going to do into all their little calculations. Speaking of, it was the Guild, the police, and Heyward that handled the aftermath of those people last night, correct? Yeah, I only dealt with Jeffrey myself. Dragged him back to his home after the dust settled. We woke up briefly at one point. I don't get it. I don't know why I was there. It's like I was tripping out, feeling good, and all that stuff just kind of came out of my mouth. I remember you yelling at me though. Didn't you get the sense he was lying? Maybe he really did forget everything that happened. Including all the crap he blurted out during his little cult ceremony.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and a new dawn will rise to guide us.
I sense there is much hidden in those words. You're right, however, that they are markedly different from the DG cult's rhetoric, their rhetoric. Still, his talk of a new dawn gives me pause. What do you think he meant by that? It does seem like the kind of speech he might use to start a revolution, but it's his use of sin that stands out most to me. Right. It's the same word Dingo used as the 8th Genesis's observer.
Karma is humanity's sin. In fact, it's the original sin.
Yeah, that word gets tossed around a lot. Could be a total coincidence for all we know. The fact that this Jeffrey guy forgot all this stuff he was apparently so fired up about is the weirdest thing here to me. Yeah, that is strange. My first two guesses would be it's the effect of some drug, perhaps some kind of hypnosis. You said all the other members experienced the same memory loss, right, Fan? Right. Elaine, Jen, and Inspector Deswani dealt with the aftermath once we'd finished. I talked a bit with them about how Jeffrey's crowd was holding up. And from what they told me, so far each and every one has woken up with fuzzy memories. Quite a number of them who are still out cold though. Boys and the Guild will be busy today trying to figure out who they all are. I imagine they've got their hands full with that. From the sound of it, there were a ton of people there. So that's why Elaine wasn't able to come today? Guess so. We're supposed to meet up around noon to swap info again though. All that aside, it's looking like we're gonna have to really kick it into gear for the next while. I take it that means we'll be spending today going through each district and clearing out 4 SPGs? That's the plan. Since the whole incident is still fresh, I'm sure we're bound to pick up on something. I want to have some of us hang back and be on call. You can spend that time gathering info. Just so we can respond to any emergencies that pop up, I want everyone to give their weapons and gear a thorough check. Roger, we can't forget that sniper boy is out there somewhere. Not only him, there's that unseen monster he had in tow. Not to mention the bizarre transformation that happened to that Jeffrey boy. We must be prepared for a myriad of threats. Oh, but Ren. Yes, I have a remote meeting with the tech union today, so I won't be available during the afternoon. I will be able to find time to accompany you on that Garten business, though. It seems to have some relevance to me after all. Yeah, seems like your old co-workers are wrecking the place. That's fine. Don't worry about the 4 SPGs. Meeting with the tech union is just as important. Alrighty then. Weather outside ain't great, but let's divvy up the tasks and get out there before it gets any worse.
Hold on a sec. Before you do that, how about adding me back to the part-timer list?
Oh no. Shizuna Ren Mitsurugi.
There's an unexpected guest.
Well, look who decided to show up again out of the blue.
Hey there, everyone. Been a while since I saw you all. I think it was back when I swung by with that Under Lucia cake or whatever it was called.
Right. I remember that.
After brazenly stealing their limited time seasonal special off my desk, you tried to pawn something off their standard menu on me. That special ended right after. I never ended up getting a chance to try it.
Man's exuding such sorrow. I can feel it from all the way over here.
Oh no,
You're
poor
getting weepy
thing.
over a pastry. Cut it out, you freak.
Fine, fine. It won't make up for it, but I'll work for free this time around, okay? I've been real busy for a while now, but I hear things have started to get pretty wild for you guys.
Wow, well, you sure wasted no time getting yourself up to speed. Did Kincaid tell you that or something?
I was under the impression that Ikaruga, like Marduk, was in the middle of carrying out orders from the presidential office.
Well, I won't deny that we are. Oh, but it's not like they told us all that much about their plan. They're being really tight-lipped about everything. I doubt either of our groups can even see half of the big picture. We're all pretty much just dancing in the president's and CID's palms at this point.
Sure seems like it.
Now that you mention it, I suppose I did get that impression.
Anyway, Ikaruga's part to play happens closer to the big climax of all of this, so I was able to take some time off this morning. When I heard about what all went down last night, thought I'd see if you wanted my help. With little Miss Kitty and Beauty's blade tied up with work, I'm sure you could use an extra hand here, right?
So, you were listening in on us. Though, given your intuition, I suppose you could have just as easily figured it out.
Well, someone as strong as you would definitely be a big help. What do you think, Van?
It's fine. Shouldn't cause any problems if you're just tagging along this morning. And honestly, there's just too much weirdness going on right now. I could use some help from that unclouded eye of yours.
Understood.
Yeah.
Just leave it to me. Sorry to have derailed things, but now that that's all settled, how about we get out there and tackle those 4 SPGs? Gotta get all warmed up for this afternoon and evening. I want to make sure my senses are clear and sharp.
Hold up. What's going on in the afternoon and evening?
From the sound of it, you have something important scheduled?
Yep. First up is our super critical mission for the space program that...
No, nuh-uh. Shut your mouth right now. Don't want to hear any of that. If it ain't got anything to do with us, you just keep it to yourself. You hear me?
Yeah, I guess neither one is related to you. Directly, anyway. I did hear that you met him at Marduk, though. And I feel like the two of you will have some connection in the future.
Shut it! I don't want to hear easily guessable hints coming out of you either.
No spoilers for me. With things settled, Ren left the office. After splitting up the tasks, Van and crew began their work for the day. Shizuna has temporarily joined the party. Furthermore, Shizuna can trigger an awakening out on the field.
Shock one up.
Oh boy. Oh, a training. Ah, Coco! Is she protecting the baby swallows? That's pretty odd for a cat. Wonder if there's a reason. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe she's just not down with senseless murder. Looks like we're safe to leave him be. Feels off that the actual mama bird didn't swoop into the rescue though. Allow me to repeat your order. 1 white caramel pudding and 1 coffee, correct? Yep, thanks a bunch. This thing's an Orbital drone, right? I see it waiting tables here sometimes. It's pretty awesome. Theo is awesome. Beta mode has been garnering positive reception from customers. Theo is awesome. Yes, Theo is awesome. Phew, that was a close one. I was so spaced out I nearly broke a plate. It's just, I know you said this new cult doesn't smell the same, Van, but hey, I get how you feel. Just when you think you've forgotten them, their ashes blow right back into your face. Gotta wonder how long it'll be before we can finally put the whole mess behind us for good. Van, Patra. Well, maybe the fact that we can talk about it so readily now is progress on our part. In all likelihood, the two really are different. But either way, be careful out there, everyone. Now then, I need to do my part to help out around the bistro. After this, Theo and I can divide tonight's prep work up between us.
Pick something already. He's seen you. Pick something already.
White asparagus pottage.
He's seen you.
Potage. Serious talk after all this time. Should be coming by early afternoon, she said. Don't tell me. No, that can't be. What's with the sour look, Pups? Once in a lifetime squabble with your daughter? Or maybe even you, May? Don't you dare joke about that. My bad. Seems lost in his thoughts. Maybe we should leave him be. At this rate, my scale is going to drive off all my customers. If you want to order something, just let me know. The shopping is done and the groceries brought inside, so I am indulging myself in a few chess compositions. I would have much liked to play a match with Victor, but alas, he appears to have grown quite a bit weighing upon his mind. Perhaps he... No, I shall refrain. A mere bystander has no place to comment.
The forecast said it was going to rain, but I don't see an umbrella on you, Shizna.
That's true. Her clothes weren't even wet when she came to the office, though.
It was only a little drizzle. I just dodged it all. No problem.
I'm not even going to ask.
Zeros seems rather docile today. Is it because of the rain, maybe? They remind me of how mopey Alphonse gets when he can't go for a walk. Alright, I'm off to work. As long as I don't get stuck with any more assignments, things should go back to normal today. And I'll be going to meet with my client. Here's hoping this wraps up things for us both. You said it. Let's put our shoulders to the wheel. For our families. Date of the rocket launch getting pushed up as the entire insurance sector swamped. After bringing my work home with me last night, the end of the tunnel's finally in sight. Just have to keep up the pace for one last sprint. And quality time with Harry is on the line. I was hit with a sudden commission yesterday. Had to stay up halfway till morning with Hawker to get it done. I only got a rough draft to show for it. And still, that's more than I ever expected to churn out in just one night. All that's left is to get my client's feedback and adjust accordingly. Just need to hang in there.
We have, candy?
Something feels off about these streets today. I feel this sense of loss, as though something or other has vanished. Aha! I've got it. There's a distinct lack of fluffy cuddliness. Old Town is usually full of stray cats, yet I haven't seen any this morning. Some sort of conspiracy must be afoot. Woohoo! My deductive muscles strike again. I think they're just taking cover from the rain. Probably, but that might not be the only reason. The streets feel so lonely without Old Town's usual crowd of stray cats. How could this have happened? It must be a conspiracy by some shadowy cabal. My gut tells me something big's just over the horizon. They're kinda quiet this morning. Yes, the mother seems to have gone looking for food. Welcome. Wait, aren't you Lindsay from the Blacklight District? What brings you topside? It happened to do with that social reintegration thing you mentioned? That's right. I'm being tested to see how well I can manage in public. The Kingpin told me to behave myself and look after her shop for a while, so here I am. Pretty simple as far as training goes. Right? Even I wouldn't up and stab someone I'm meeting for the first time. So, it would be nice if my trusty boyfriend could stop by if the urge gets too strong. Hopeful glance. Not a chance. To every part of that sentence. Chick magnets have it so hard. Unironically in this case. Van's life is in danger. A verbal warning before the act is committed would be most preferable. Is this really the wisest course of action?
What would you like?
I'll buy the Tyrell Times and the Gothic hat.
Please stop by again sometime. We have, This is all part of my social reintegration.
I haven't been topside in a long while, so a little shopkeeping might be the perfect rehab for me. I even snuck some of my favorite books to sell Up to selling secret. Fancy a look? Oh boy, here's hoping you don't get chewed out about that down the road.
Out on another day of hard work, huh?
Now that I think about it, my husband passed away on a day just like this. Energy in spades was about all he had going for him. Up until that fateful traffic accident took his life. Couldn't tell you how many times I scorned the goddess for it. But in the end, those left behind have no choice but to keep on living. I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief now that Eddie's finally getting his act together. Sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere. Maybe it's because of the anniversary of his death is so close. Even now, the memories will come flooding back. I just hope my husband's looking down on heaven with relief now that Eddie's finally getting his act together.
Now where?
Let's have a look.
Now what? Left a message on the bulletin board and everything. The bulletin board, eh? Might as well check if it's a 4SPG.
Would you care for some
4SPG
flowers?
will be the very last thing we do. After days on end of blistering heat, I'm grateful the flowers are getting some rain. Too bad it's washing some of my customers away too. I might be better off tending to the plants and making sweets during shifts like these.
What would you like?
The Yamazakura-kun.
Please stop by again sometime.
There's no place quite like home.
Thank you all for stopping by. Allow me to assist.
Yay! It's fully upgraded.
I hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
I'll grab one of those.
I hope to see you again. Allow me to assist. I hope to see you again.
Let's see what's on the agenda today. Rebecca's out on her scooter for on-site repairs again. Wonder how she's holding up. God, listen to me stressing myself sick. Sure, she's been a shut-in for what feels like millennia now, but she's still a grown adult. It's high time I stop hovering over her so much. The idea of not being so needed does feel bittersweet, but she can't stay dependent on her little brother for all people forever. In case you haven't already heard, my dad's already left on his next journey. He left us a note this morning that read, "Heading out for a while, take care." Me and Kisaru are fed up out of our minds, but I think he'd actually been holding himself back a good deal. This is the way my dad's always been, so I've given up trying to change it.
Good stuff.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
Bliss. Loyalies are the bestest. This is just the lumbar relief my back's been begging for lately. Gets me itching to do another Hot Springs chapter. Gag cartoons were what I always dreamed of doing in the first place anyway. Obviously, I'm attached to my existing characters, but I wish I could have Cronin or someone deal with all the annoying stuff so I can draw what I want to draw. Yeah, why is this eating at me so much? Welcome. If you're looking for Anya, she's over at Sunday school. Apparently there's a special lesson today. I could tell she was excited for it. Sister Miria might come off as a scatterbrain. Maybe her classes are more interesting than I gave her credit for.
I appreciate you all.
Now we take a bath.
This is perfect.
I'm really working up a sweat. I feel better than ever after that.
You look nice and refreshed.
Search time.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
The goddess of the sky watches over us always.
I've always observed Sister Miria's special lessons with great interest, but inviting Bishop Orwell, my very own mentor, as a guest lecturer? Now that I truly didn't see coming. Sister Miria could very well be a force to be reckoned with in the future. They do say that students will often surpass their masters. I'm proud of how much Sister Miria has grown. She may very well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. A man has a duty to his family, so I'm taking a few days off work to put them first for a bit. It isn't so bad attending services as a husband and wife every now and again. Usually the timing just doesn't pan out for us. Now that I think about it, Father Nikolai has been of help to us on numerous occasions. Even my wife and I ought to take this chance to give him our thanks. Attending service has become a habit of mine, after everything my family has gone through. So here I am again, today, praying to the goddess for my family's happiness. You never do know, she may just send a piece of good fortune our way. Everybody's in school. Oh, I have a question about space. How do I become an astronaut? Well, I can't speak to the details, but I have met General Haring on more than one occasion. According to him, a first-rate Air Force pilot must have quick and accurate judgment, but not merely by innate nature. Such sense should also, in his words, be cultivated through passion and tireless effort. I am certain that these two qualities are equally invaluable to an astronaut as well. For real? Woohoo! Now I definitely know I can be one. No way anybody can beat me in either of those things. Children are such bundles of possibility, truly dazzling as dazzling can be. I do believe I'll take this opportunity to answer each and every question they have for me today. The guest speaker for today's special lesson is none other than Bishop Orwell from Edith Cathedral. I can barely believe he actually agreed. I'm the one who invited him. His stories are so educational too, even for me. Just seeing the excitement on the children's faces makes all my pleading worth it. We get to ask whatever we want today. Awesome. I'm gonna ask about, the goddess maybe? I pray hard every day. Will I get to meet her? I don't think I've ever seen Harry get this excited in class before. Well, if any question goes, then I guess I'll ask a couple myself. Honestly, being named after someone so great and important makes me so self-conscious that I always dodge the topic. But maybe now's the time to finally bring her up. My parents got my name from the great historical figure. You know the one. I've been dodging the topic up until now, but it might be nice to learn about her for real just this once. Bishop's so awesome. He can answer any question ever. Now I know I can be an astronaut, and you can bet I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna ask about swallows. Like, where they go and what they do after leaving the nest and stuff. Then I can take a train to go see them. Aw, she's so cute. Bishop Orwell's second from the top at the cathedral, so having him here for class is a real shock. He was Father Nikolai's teacher, so you can bet he's got a lot of interesting facts and stories to tell. It really drives home how much I love learning all the things there are to know out there. I think this just helped me make up my mind.
There's no place quite like home.
Let's see.
My childhood friend Ginny left me a note saying she moved out of our share house. I've been trying to figure out why, but so far I've got bupkis. Please, I need your help, Spriggan.
Alright then.
So, you seem troubled. If it isn't Van the Spriggan, as a matter of fact I am. You said your childhood friend and roommate, Ginny, left and hasn't come back yet? Right, she's been gone since this morning. Later I found out she'd even left a note. It's all so sudden. I really have no idea where she could have gone. Can I count on your help? Alright, we'll take this on. You said she's been gone since this morning. So she was with you in the share house last night, right? Yes, nothing seemed to be amiss. But when I woke up this morning, there was no sign of her. All I found was the note she'd left in the living room. So she left while you were sleeping. Think I could see the note? Of course. Let's see. Luke, you're simply too dazzling. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to distance myself from you and leave the share house. It's nothing you need to worry about, so please don't look for me. Dispose of my possessions in whatever way you see fit. Ginny. Ah, no wonder you were shocked. No doubt about it. She wrote that she was leaving. Have you noticed anything different about Miss Ginny recently? No, not at all. I'm embarrassed to admit. Though, I've only been living in the share house for about a month. It's not like we've had any big fights or anything since I moved here. Just to make sure we got this right. Are you two in love with each other? In love? Of course not. What a thing to say. We've been childhood friends for 20 years. She's like family to me. He is way too easy to read. Well, best pretend to believe him for now. Do you have any idea what she meant by too dazzling? Honestly, that's the part I'm most confused about. I tend to be gloomy by nature. I even decided to become an engineer to avoid interacting with people. Jenny, on the other hand, has always been so cheerful and honest. Even at her part-time job, she's loved by her fellow staff members, and the customers too. Dazzling is a word better suited to her, not me. Well, everybody's got their own opinion, no matter the reasons. She was probably overwhelmed by your strengths. Must be tough for those around you. Can't imagine I have any qualities she'd be jealous of. But if that's true, then I've only failed her all the more as a friend. It would mean I didn't understand her feelings in the slightest. The fact that she just abandoned all of her things out of nowhere is weird too. Yeah, what's with the nothings to worry about part? Of course you're gonna worry. Sounds to me like we need to find her and find out how she really feels. Yes, it's also possible she got dragged into some sort of trouble. I thought that too, which is why I've been trying everything I can to find her, but no such luck. She normally works as a waitress at Macmillan Cafe. She also cleans rooms at the Maserati Hotel in the Seaton district. She'd normally be at the hotel today, so I tried contacting them. They said she hadn't come into work yet, and they hadn't heard from her. Did you also contact Macmillan Cafe? I even went to ask in person. We've hung out a few times together, and we've hung out together a few times in the Tyrell district, where the cafe is. That was the only other place I could imagine Ginny going. But in the end, I didn't find a thing. I see. Seems we don't have any other leads at present. We may have no choice but to check the places she works again. Yeah, could be the situation's changed too. Care to join us? Are you sure? It seems like the most efficient way to do this. Let's get started then. We can go to either Macmillan Cafe in the Tyrell district, or Maserati Hotel in the Seaton district.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Alright, to the Tyrell district. It's from Orion. Must be about our little arrangement.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
I'm calling with a status update on the Grim Gardens liberation. Is now a good time? Sure, I take it you got us away into the third domain already? Technically speaking, yes. But the third domain is a bit of a peculiar case. Could I ask you to log in first so I can explain the details on site? I know trouble brewing when I hear it. Probably best to check it out in person then. But yeah, we'll be there. Thank you. Apologies for the trouble. Boom, 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 boom.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Please, step on up.
If I may trouble you a moment.
The other man who came by this morning. Ginny's friend, right? I'm afraid I haven't heard from her since. Oh, is there anybody here who might know anything? Well, she's a friendly person, so she's built rapport with many of the people here. Lucius was especially close to her. They talk to each other about all kinds of things. She might be the one to ask. She should be here right now. Thank you so very much, sir.
Let me ask you something.
This is about Ginny, right? The owner told me about it, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her either. You know what? I just remembered something. I only learned this recently, mind you. But it turns out my little brother Kirk knows her. Your little brother? Yep, I don't know how they came to know each other, though. Kirk plays basketball with the team in the Seaton district. He should be playing there now, so maybe try talking to him. Talk about a small world. You got that right. Just curious, is Ginny a big basketball fan? Oh yeah, she's real athletic, so she loves playing a game of hoops. I suppose it shouldn't be surprising. She's always been real cheerful. She can get to be friends with just about anyone. Which explains why she's got such a big circle.
Off we
To
go.
the Maserati Hotel. Bum, 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 bum. To Rumsfeld.
Pardon me.
You're Luke, right? The one who contacted me this morning. Which would make you the Spriggan. I'm sorry to say that Ginny isn't here yet. Incidentally, has she ever been late or absent from work without permission before? Cremona, you trained her for the part-time job. Do you know? Well, I looked over the records. And this is the first time she hasn't shown up without contacting us. I see. This really doesn't seem normal. Yeah, what in the world could have happened? She was always cheerful and upbeat, and she was a really hard worker. But I think something was bothering her. Bothering Ginny? She did say she'd like to be given more shifts in the future. I asked her why, and she just said she had to make a lot more money. Any idea why that might be? She moved to the share house to cut her housing expenses. But That's why I thought she wasn't struggling with money anymore. Although... Something on your mind? Yes, I've always wondered why she had 2 part-time jobs. If she just wanted to make ends meet, her job at the cafe would probably have been enough. I thought maybe she was trying to save for the future or something. Maybe she has some sort of reason for it. We can speculate all day, but we'll leave it at that for now. Did anything else stand out? Let me think. She always seemed to stop by somewhere after work instead of going straight to the subway. But I don't know where. Sorry. Somewhere in the Seeding District then? Thanks, you've been a big help. Right, why don't we organize the info we've gathered? Seems like Ginny's got worries of her own. Sounds like she wanted to work more shifts to make more money. That seems to be the case, whether life's been hard for her or not. She was also acquainted with Lucia's younger brother Kirk. He was part of the Seeding District's basketball team, right? Apparently Ginny was athletic and liked basketball. Guess she stops by somewhere after her shift at the hotel too. Could be it was the basketball court where she could work up a sweat. In which case, she would probably know the entire basketball team, not just Kirk. That makes sense. You connected the dots so nicely. We've still got a lot to uncover, but it sounds like we've got ourselves a lead. Yeah, let's head for the basketball court.
Searching. Let's have a look. Come on, Simon! You guys can do this!
Got a question for you.
Oh yeah, Ginny is super good at basketball. I should know, I played against her a few times. Is it true that nobody knows where she is? Yeah, she's been gone since this morning. Have you seen her anywhere? Not today, no. Last time would have been the day before yesterday. She said she'd be back. I wonder what happened. I see. You could try asking Simon too. He's our captain, so he notices that kind of stuff. I take it he isn't here now? Nah, I think he went to check out a food store run by some guy named Eddie. Maybe you'll run into him on the main street? Right then, let's get over there.
Now let's get back to... Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Pardon me.
You don't know where Ginny went, huh? Do you know anything, Simon? I don't know. I don't just know. I actually saw her a little while ago. Really? Sounds like we've already hit the bullseye. Where did you see her? Under the overpass by the hotel. I saw her when I was on my way back from the basketball court. She was all by her lonesome. Oh wait, I was there too. Why didn't you say anything? Well, I was thinking of going over and saying hi myself, since it was a rare opportunity. But even from far away, I could tell she seemed kinda down. I figured she wanted to be alone. I'm glad she's been found. Best not let this chance get away. Let's head over there.
Get on it now. Time is money.
Looks like someone came through here. Let's do a shard search just in case. Allow me. Search complete. They appear to be a woman's footprints. Doesn't leave much doubt. Let's follow them quick. Stick with us. Thank you. Ginny! Something definitely off about her. Leave the chit-chat for later. Time to divide and conquer these monsters. That wasn't even a warm-up. That ain't something to be disappointed about. It's okay. She appears to be unharmed. But... but she's still like this, even despite all the commotion. It looks like she's a bit hazy for some reason. Maybe we can bring her back somehow. No, Ginny! Luke. Why did this happen? And more importantly, how could you come to such a dangerous place on your own? If I lost you, Luke? She's come too. Thank goodness, Ginny. So, you're saying your memory is fuzzy from this morning all the way until now? I mostly remember what I was doing, but it felt like it was half me, half someone else. I'm so sorry. Seems like I've caused all of you so much trouble. Nah, we were just doing our job. Sounds like you were in a daze. So I guess he was too dazzling and you tried to distance yourself from him. I don't really understand what that even means. Seriously? You're as modest as ever, Luke. Listen, I've always felt jealous of you. Jealous? Yeah, unlike me, you know a lot and you're always mature and calm. Plus, you're an engineer. You're completely independent. None of those things are that special. That's not true. You have wonderful qualities and you're honestly pretty popular. You have no idea how worked up I get about it. I don't care about being popular or anything. Because the only person whose opinion matters to me is... Come on, dude. Wait, what? Alright, I've had my fill. No, I think they suit each other. And with that, Van and the others escorted the pair back to the share house, ensuring Ginny had sufficiently recovered. Alright, and we will finish up the quest and then go to the next area, and then we'll call it for the day. Thank you for what you did today. I reached out to my employees again too. But still, why did all of that happen in the first place? Guess I shouldn't have been so impatient about getting another job from that recruitment site. Something smells off about this. Mind if I take a look at your screen for a sec? Sure, I don't mind. I feel like I just saw something. She doesn't seem to have noticed, but something definitely flashed on the screen for a moment. Let's just keep it in mind for now.
That's all, folks. Mira deposit confirmed.
Yay! I guess I'll go get lunch ready. Yeah, okay. B. And we'll do the green garden later.
Let's hit the road.
Alright, this is where we'll finish up for today. Thank you again, everybody, for joining me. Shizuna. Alrighty. That's gonna be all for today. We'll be back again later tonight with Wandering Sword. You're welcome, Inagod. Where do I want to go? Let's... Let's go... Yeah, why not? More trails. Alrighty. Thank you again, everybody. I will be back with Wandering Sword later tonight. And we'll be back with Trails Beyond the Horizon tomorrow. Got so much more stuff to do. Alright. Well, take care of yourselves. Yeah, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.